Hello, everybody, and we're back here with another Dirt Dog Sports Facebook Live. We're just happy we got another one that is softball, but this one is gonna be very interesting. Is we're not gonna have only one guest, two guests. We're gonna have three guests for you, girls. So get ready. There's a lot of good things that are gonna come out of this one. I'm very excited about it, and I'm pretty sure you girls back there and the coaches from softball, everybody are going to be very, very, very happy with this live. So, let's go ahead and bring Don Connors like we do every time we do one of these Facebook sports, Dirt Dog Sports Facebook Live. We got Don Connor. How you doing, Don?
Good. How we doing there, Arnold?
We got three interesting stories today. We got three softball players, three girls that I think their stories are kind of unique. It's not like what we used to be doing, bringing one girl and doing the whole career of that girl. Some of them were already coaches. These one they're still active and they're pretty young.
Yeah. No, it's great. I think it's going to give another perspective to all our coaches, to our parents, and to the players. Obviously, as to kind of what it's the experience of getting recruited and heading out and playing at that next level. We always talk about if you want to play at that next level, there's plenty of softball to be had out there. There's plenty of baseball to be had. You just got to know the path to take. So it's always great to hear from folks that have just lived it, and they've lived it now in probably one of the toughest seasons on record. So getting through the pandemic and still getting out there, getting commitments, and it's tough. So it'll be good to hear from them because there's a lot of seniors that are sticking around next year, redshirting into whatever schools are out there, and so those spots for girls coming out this year aren't as available, you would think, as in the past. Or
Yeah, no,
even better, for sophomores. You get freshmen that were there that are sliding into their sophomore year. They have to, and I've talked to a couple of girls in our program. They have to stay on top of their game because now they have seniors that are sticking around. They have hungry freshmen coming in, and you can't have that sophomore slump that everyone talks about at the baseball and softball major league level.
yeah.
It's
This time they had to all the girls. And well, it's the same way like you say, baseball too, everywhere. You have to be in top of your game. You have to be in top of your commitment mentally. You have to prepare yourself. You can't worry about what the other person is doing, what my friend is doing. What no. You have to go at it pretty hard because there's a lot of people for very very limited spots,
yeah,
and the seniors. If they did well, seniors, they're coming back. That it's going to be tough to really get them out of the way. So
yeah,
scholarships, are going to be very, very slim. So you need to find a way that you understand what's going on around you, and you don't want to let that bus go by because you know how it
correct,
is, don't you? Sometimes you only get that bus to come through once, and if you
yeah.
let it go by, it gets a little tough. And this, I think, these three girls are gonna really kind of gonna give a light to a lot of our girls because I understand that for sure. Some of them are going to relate to one of them. Some of them are going to relate to two. Some of them are going to relate to all three of them. But for sure, you're going to get something out of it.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. No, I'm looking forward. This should be fun.
All right, so we're gonna have to. Well, let's see, Alex. Alex. It's gonna bring in our special guest for today. I don't know when was the last time I was able to run the whole bases like that, man. I don't know. I might be 10 years old. So seeing that, it kind of drew me back to my 90s years. Let's say hi to Ariana, Brianna, y Alejandra, our special guest for today, Facebook Live from Dirt Dog Sports. Hi, girls.
Hey, girls.
Hello.
Welcome and thank you.
Don, I guess the first question to to get this going, it's are you guys related? Are you guys friends? What do we got?
Well, I'm twins with her. She's my twin sister, and Allie is our basically childhood friend that we played for the longest time.
Nice.
We
All
played
right,
with her for a long time.
Alejandra Gonzalez. Do I got that right, Alejandra? Alejandra Gonzalez, from Venezuela,
Yeah.
but you were born
Yes.
in the States, but
Yes.
your blood it's from Venezuela. And I guess Don, one of the questions that I'm gonna make, and so everybody know we're gonna say a questions and we're gonna ask a question, and they're all gonna answer it. So this question is for all three of you girls. How you started your softball career? I mean, how old you were, where did you started it, and how was it?
Um, I started, well, basically me and my sister started when we were like 9 or 10 years old. We basically
Our cousin was
we found out that our cousin was playing softball, and our oldest cousin, she played for state college. So I guess we got our inspiration from that, and so we started playing softball from the age of like 9 or 10 years old.
Nice.
Okay, Alejandra Walkers. I already know
She can make
Brianna.
up for what I wanted.
No, now we need Alejandra.
Me and her
So,
literally.
So I started playing when I was about 12 because I used to play flag football, and in that park they had flyers for softball, and my dad just say, "Hey, let's just try it out, stick to it. If not, we'll just drop it." And I fell in love with the game. So yeah, I started playing since I was 12 till now.
Don, go ahead.
Nice. And have you always been fast? The way you were flying around those bases there? Has that always been part of your game?
Maybe not at the beginning, but for the most part, I've always been pretty quick. I have a nickname of Speedy Gonzalez.
There you go. That made sense because I think me and Arnold would still be trying to get to first base on that shot down the line.
No, I still have that nickname, but I have it when I go to the kitchen, not when I'm playing ball. But it's pretty nice because for other people that are watching on Dirt Dog, of course, when they watch this, Speedy Gonzalez, I mean, what's a cartoon character that was very quick when he was, every time you watch that
Yeah.
cartoon, they were very quick. So that's why, Speedy Gonzalez was something that all the Latinos know right away. Hey, Speedy Gonzalez.
Yeah.
You could be pitching and if somebody yells, "Hey, Speedy Gonzalez hitting," you already know that
Speedy
person's gonna be
Gonzalez, yeah,
running
you
no
know what it's
matter
about.
no matter what. Ariana, Brianna, and Alejandra. I mean, if you guys could tell us the position that you start playing, or even if it was just different positions. I mean, all the positions you guys were playing when you started.
Well, when I started, I guess I've been playing third my whole softball experience, like my whole softball life, and I also actually not just third, but I used to be a pitcher, and that I've been a pitcher for a couple of years until I've reached high school, and at that point I had to choose between like hitting and infield and then like being a pitcher. So I chose to hit because I truly have a passion for hitting, and then infielding the most because I really like to work hard on the with the corners mostly. So
Now, when you were pitching, what type of speed did you have, or did you have multiple pitches, or?
Oh,
I know I was
Pass.
yeah, I was like,
yeah.
since I was young, I reached up to 58 miles per hour, and if I kept going, I would have reached at least up to like 63, but I didn't because I had more passion for other positions than pitching.
Nice. That's good. And that's funny. A lot of schools, a lot of high schools and colleges kind of make you, even on the baseball side, they make you make that decision of whether you're a pitcher only, or whether you get into the field and hit. So sounds like you're very happy
Yeah.
with your decision.
What
Yes,
about you?
I am very happy.
I used to I started out like as an outfielder, and then like I did like a lot of things, but like in the same time like they always put me in the outfield, and I was like okay with that. And then sorry, sorry. I started as an outfielder. I started as an outfielder, and then I thought catching was just really cool, so I started doing that, and I've been like sticking with that like almost all of my life, like. And I used to catch for my sister.
Okay, when she was
So
pitching.
it was like a pitching and catching duo with us when we started.
Nice.
There
Now,
you go. I mean, that's pretty nice.
Now, did you always have a strong arm? Obviously, catchers have to have that strong arm. So,
For me, I think I always did, because like when I was in the outfield, I could always make it home like real easy, throw the ball hard, far. Like I thought it was like no problem.
You see, Dong, and that's why we tell the girls at Dirt Dogs. But I mean, we do it in baseball too. But I mean, yeah, you might end up being a catcher down the road. But if you don't play other positions, I mean, her arm got better playing in the outfield. We always tell the girls, a lot of long toss, be able to, get your arm going. You never know what's going to happen at the end. I mean, and Brianna ended up behind the plate with a good arm. So that's another thing, for the girls, Dirt Dog.
yeah, and I think that is the key, and you guys can confirm it or not, but it also gives you the better understanding of the complete game. So with the situations in the outfield, you slide into the infield. Obviously you're pitching, you're on top of everything, and catching, you're definitely on top of the whole game. So yeah, I think it's key to have those multiple positions and understanding of the game.
Alejandra, what about you?
When I first started, I kind of tried out everything. I tried catching, but I just was not good at catching at all. I couldn't get up quick enough, anything like that. So because of my speed, they sent me out to the outfield, and I kind of fell in love with it. I love, stealing a hit. I love stealing a home run. Like when we played against each other, I stole her home run, but she hit me when she pitched. So I know she threw hard. Like I understood. So that's why I've always been an outfielder. And then later on, I kind of just wanted to try second out, and it worked out. Like I was good at it. It came naturally to me. So now I'm like evened out with the two.
Nice. And then from a coach's perspective, to have someone that loves to play the outfield, a lot of times at the younger age when you girls started, I got to go play the outfield. It's almost like you're getting penalized. But at the age of 11,
yeah, but
12,
no, I loved it.
That's awesome.
And the good thing is, she tried a lot of positions down. I mean, early age, and why not? I mean, you're young, just try all of them, and you might not like it. You might last one game or two. It's okay, but at least you got the idea. I mean, I could see Alejandra's face when she tells you, I'm not good at catching. No way. Okay, you could see her face that she really tried, but no, that's not for me. But at least you try. You try, and it's pretty good. But I mean, rubbing home runs. Rubbing home runs, that's pretty good.
That's a different adrenaline.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was a pitcher, but I was accurate. I was not fast. Like my fastball was a changeup, So it was deadly at some points, but not all the time. It was like T-ball at one point. So I was like, you know what? Pitching's not for me.
That's more Don problem right there where he was growing up. I mean, it was not a changeup was the fastball. That's
they clocked out at the same mile per hour.
10 miles per hour. I mean,
yep.
And I know you guys have been together. I mean, playing ball for a long time. I mean, but how special it's been, at least for Ariana and Brianna. to play together with your sister. I mean, how special it is to see her uh, on the mound and I'm catching. And let everybody know in case we get a few girls that are playing that are sisters. I mean, because I think that's a special bond, especially you two twins. I mean, that's a wow, amazing. That would be nice.
Okay, so uh, the experience playing with my sister was really special and fun because like both of us we know each other completely well, and so every time I'd be at like either pitching or at third base, I'd probably like give her that look and she would know what I'm trying to do. So for example, at third base I would like call for her name and then I'll give a sign and she that means third out if she steals or if she's like taking a big lead. And so like nod at her and then after the pitch she throws it to me, I get the girl out and innings done and it's like communicating with her is way easy while playing the game. But being her teammate also is amazing too.
Okay, so I like playing with my sister all the time because she knows like how I am. She knows how I play. She knows like how what I'm made of, whatever. So she's not afraid to like give me a look and just tell me that like like you can do it, like do it. I know you can. And this girl, she's my like hype girl. She's always making me like happy all the time. And it's just like I like people that pick me up, and it's playing with them is just so fun because they both know what I am, and do like I'll miss them when I go to college. Not gonna lie.
Oh, we'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. Go ahead, Don.
Yeah, no, Wax. So obviously you had everyone had their good games and they had their bad games, and it's great that as a group you're able to know each other and pick each other up. How about your parents, mom and or dad? Off the field, what kind of role did they play in making you a consistent, steady ball player?
They were really supportive of our softball life, and our dad used to coach us, so they would also like give us advice to like how me and my sister communicate and tell each other advice whenever we make a mistake. They do the same thing even outside and sitting on the bench or whatever outside of softball. So they've played a very big role in our softball life,
Nice.
like our family in general. So
We wouldn't be this successful without them because like they push us, they make sure that we do everything the best that we can, they make sure we do everything right. Like they're always there. And like it's cool. Love them.
And then with my parents, my dad and I will always have that bond between us. It would always be softball. It was always sports. Like he was always there. He always, if he saw me in a bad mood, he could give me that defense. So pick it up. Forget the mistake you made and keep going. And my mom was kind of like, when I was overhearing my dad, because I knew he was right, but as a daughter, I don't want to admit it. My mom was there to be there for me. Like she was like she's my best friend, so she knew how to talk to me, tell me exactly what my dad is telling me.
Yeah.
But because she's my mom, like I'll accept her being right, not my dad. He can't know. He can't know he's making sense. Like he can't tell me no, he can't. So it was a great balance to have between the two, especially on my bad days.
And that's pretty nice because Alex and I we could relate to that because when we were playing ball, Don, my dad played in the major league for 10 years, but everybody was going to my dad to see, how could they get help, and my dad would tell us the same thing, and we're like, nah, we gotta wait for my mom, or he had to go and tell somebody else to tell us that because we were like you say, Alejandra, we're like, no, I know he's right, but I'm not gonna say he's right. No way.
Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
what we parents.
Yeah.
So it's good to hear that that's consistent across all age groups, males, females, and probably going on for like at least the last 40, 50 years that we know of.
There you go. There you go. Okay, girls, when you were playing softball and years start going by, seasons start going by, do you girls had an idea that one of your goals was going to try to see if I could get a scholarship to go to university with softball, or you were just playing, just have fun, you love the game, and to see what happened?
Technically, for me, it was both. 'Cause I really loved the sport so much, and then one day I came across knowing about scholarships and stuff. I was actually really interested in playing like for more years. I'm actually hoping to play for more than 2 years in college, but that's how it all came.
For me, the same thing. Like it's like it was really fun and whatever, and then as soon as I found out about the scholarships, I was like, let's do it. I can get better. I know I can. I'm gonna make like people will like be impressed by me and stuff like that because like I don't know. I always think that I always want to be the best. I want to get everything, and so I gotta try hard to get everything I want.
And then for me, it's always been a goal to get a scholarship from it because it's like you get to do what you love and you're saving so much money. Like they're giving you everything for free for you to do what you love. Like it's a win-win situation. And especially on my bad days where I'm like, I'm done, a day that I couldn't hit, I couldn't touch the ball. Like my motivation was, okay, I need to pick it up and I need to get better because if not, I lose my scholarship. Like I lose the chance of becoming something greater, getting all those achievements, and most especially for my parents, like just load off of them, like that was my goal, like help them, but I still win. I'm doing what I love. I'm doing what I want.
Now was it obviously you girls played club ball, you played high school ball. Did you see that it was the club ball that kind of gave you the step up into the recruiting world, into getting seen by colleges, or was it more high school?
Club for me, definitely travel ball.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah,
and one quick one on the obviously tied into the whole scholarship side. Grades, we always push the grades with our girls. No one comes to practice unless their homework is done. How important do grades play in your?
Yeah.
Grades are really important.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that their dog and all the staff is always pushing, and we've seen it since young age and older age, and I mean, and I think Don, it's something that now, definitely now more than ever, it's gonna be a big key factor for every girl that wants to try to play in college, because the pandemic has changed everything. We already talked about the scholarships and all that, so now definitely, I mean, if you were one of those girls that were like, oh my God, they're always talking about school and grades and all that. Well, let me tell you something. I mean, if you want to reach your goal now, Don, you really, really need to hit the books.
Yeah, no, that's so true, right? And like I said, like you said, Arnold, this year is even tougher. So we feel for you, all you seniors that are missing graduations and things like that. But yeah, it definitely is a good example of why you need grades, because you get seniors that are now sticking around in college to do a redshirt season. You got this past year's freshmen that are coming back hungrier than ever, because their whole season was taken away. And then you have you guys coming out of high school, so yeah, this seems like a little log jam there. So kudos to you guys as having great grades and, getting those offers out there. It's awesome. So happy for you guys.
Well, girls, when you
Thank
start
you.
doing your search for college and all this, that comes with the high school stuff, getting ready for my next step, my next goal in life, did you were looking for a 4 year school or you were looking for a JUCO college? I mean, what was the idea and how ended up? What made it easier for you to ended up going to the commitment that you commit?
Mm, well, at first, I was trying to look for a 4 year school. Then I guess I changed my mind somehow, and I wanted to start slow. And plus, it's easier to start off in a community college and then before like going for the big schools like University of Central Florida or stuff like a D1 school. I thought it was easier that way, the transition wise.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel the same way because for me, like I want to go straight to university. I want to, but like I want to start out like small and then just transfer going up and then up and up.
And then for me, at first, I feel like any ball player, their goal is D1.
Yeah.
But I got to a point when I started looking at my career, what I want to be when I grow up, and you kind of have to sit back and think which way is gonna ultimately reach your life goal, your career goal. And for me, my goal is to be a physical therapist. So in your third and fourth year, it's a lot of school, it's a lot of study. So having that 2 year will just allow me to understand, like, figure out my working ethics, my studying, figure out if softball will really, like, will it get in the way in my 3 and 4 year, or will I be fine with it? And I'm able to make that decision by going to a 2 year first and then figuring out what I want to do next.
Yeah.
Nice. No, those are, once again, it's, great decisions, girls, and that's the tough thing is you get folks coming out of school and they're not sure exactly what it is they want to do with the rest of their lives, but they know somewhere inside them they want to keep playing softball. So you have to try and find out,
Sure.
you have to try and find out what works best. And we always tell our kids, and I told my kids, find a school that you like where you can get the major and get, what it is you think you want to do the rest of your lives. And if you're able to play softball, or any other sport, great. It gives you that great intro into school, gives you that comfort level going in as a freshman to, have a group of, 10, 15, 20 girls that right out of the gate. It's just kind of gets you acclimated to the school that much better as well. So, yeah, no, great. You guys made some great decisions at such a young age.
And that's pretty good what they were saying and what Alejandra said there at the end. She wanted to see how, her softball was going to get on the way or not about, what she's trying to accomplish. And that's pretty much what I decided to do too. When I decided to go to a JUCO school first in Iowa, there was nothing in Iowa from Puerto Rico, but I thought that if I wanted to make sure that baseball was for me for sure, I needed to go to a place that as soon as I got there, I want to be comfortable and I was going to play because I wanted to see if I'm able to do it. So I always thought, if I go to 4 year, I don't know, I'm really not going to know if baseball is for me until my 3rd year. So I didn't want to, go crazy like that. I prefer just 2 year college, see how it goes. Then of course, I got drafted and I played minor league baseball. So of course, baseball was for me. But when I first started, and I think that's good, Don. I mean, to always tell the girls that, of course, we all want to do D1. Of course, we all do want to D1. But there's, you have to put everything in balance.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of ball out there. So, you girls have been playing softball since you were 9, 10, 11, 12. All of a sudden you're going up to D1, and now it's a whole different mindset too. Because, geez, I might have to sit on the bench for 2 years. And that's tough to handle.
Yeah.
I mean, you play every day. Number 3 hitter, number 2 hitter, number 4 hitter, number 1 catcher. All of a sudden you go there. Hey, how you doing? You just one more.
Yeah.
It's tough. That's true. Okay.
You can do.
Why you 3 girls are going to 3 different college? Just want to know. Just want to know why, because usually you try to stay the same the same place. I don't know. I mean, but why all of a sudden you three are going to three different ones?
Well, actually, I've been in the beginning before I found out about College of Central Florida. I found that college through my cousin because she used to attend to it like last year, and she's this year she's going to a different school now. And so I've actually ever since I found out about that college, I've always dreamed about going there, and I really liked the team and how they bond. I liked how the coaches like work the team, and how they do their drills, and how they literally are competitive, very competitive. And so one day at a camp, the coach asked me if it was okay, like, am I good being separated with my sister? And for me, I was like, it's best to be separated with my sister because, like, being like everything, like, I need like to be an individual, I guess, in a way. That's how you can say it. So I have to learn on my own and technically just show my passion in different places. So
Nice.
Like I wish my sister go to the same college as me, but that's not her. Hold up. Okay. Okay. I wish my sister, like, for her to go to the same college as me, but like I understand, like when we grow older, we're gonna have our own family, we're gonna have our own stuff, whatever. So she wants me, you know, to like be used to like not being together all the time, 24 hours a day.
yeah,
But what's it called? I like the college I chose. Like I like the campus, it's pretty, and the coach is so funny, and I just really connect with him and the team, and it's just so fun, and I feel like it's gonna be so fun when I go over there.
And then for me, I think ultimately it was just kind of like what I want in the end, like where I feel like myself, where like that school kind of just, I felt like I was already part of the school.
Yeah.
So it hurt to think that I'd be separated from them because that's my throwing partner.
yeah,
And every ball player knows when you have a throwing partner, you don't switch on it. Like
Yeah.
it's a law. So just the thought of having to get a new partner, I'm like, do I really want to do that? And then with Brianna, I always joke with her, like, she's always there, you know? Like, I'm losing, like, my best friends. But in the end, it's like, they're not always going to be around. So I guess this is the perfect opportunity to kind of drift. But, I mean, I know they're always going to be there.
yeah. We're technically
Like,
gonna
we're
still
always
be
going to be
there
together.
together.
I'm always going to call them on the weekends. Like, we're always going to visit each other when we can. When we play against each other, you know, it's going to be fun, competitive. When I'm hitting, I'm going to look at her and I'm going to throw some dirt on her, you know, mess with her. Because that's going to be the bond we have. When she's hitting, I'm going to make sure she knows I call her ball, you know? So I know I'm not losing them forever, but it's just a way to, you know, be individual.
Yeah.
I
We
mean,
like to compete.
Alejandra already
Yeah,
have
we're
a
so
plan. I
competitive.
mean,
We're so
Alejandra
competitive.
already have a visual of what she's gonna be doing the first game
Yeah,
they
I'm like, we already know what's going to happen.
so that is pretty good. I mean, and I guess Don, I guess the worst part is gonna be for mom and dads, where you know they're gonna be going everywhere.
Yeah, hey, it's gonna. Good luck. I envy them. That's gonna be twice as much softball. So, you know, from a parent's perspective, that's a dream. That's a dream come true.
Definitely, definitely. And I wanna take the chance before we go to the drills that the girls have for us. I want to say special thank to Manuel Piri Vega. That is the person that I think he coached you girls somewhere, don't it, Piri? Piri Vega coached you girls somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right. So, Piri, thank you. Well, I'll say in Spanish. Piri, muchas gracias, hermano. Gracias por la muchacha Alejandra, Adriana y Briana. Don Connors, que está aquí, también te da las gracias. Así que estamos bien. See, Don, you're already talking Spanish.
Mucho gracias. See?
All right. Okay, Alex. Girls, this is what we're gonna do now. We got 3 drills that you girls set up and sent to us. Alex gonna eventually put one, and whoever is in that drill, you go ahead and explain the whole thing. And if you want to, if you have to add up something to it, you go ahead and add it up here. So, Alex, whenever you're ready, show us the first video.
Okay, so basically in this drill, it's called putting the knob to the ball. So technically, it's called knob drill. So it's level, and it's all about keeping your hands level. Start at the beginning and extend. It's technically like leading the bat to the ball when you extend, and it helps you be level, more line drives, more gaps.
And
It's literally as simple as just
the idea you want to do there
and the what?
Is to make sure that, I guess, get your look. I got a bat. You just want to make sure that first of all, you don't have to just jab at it. I mean, it's nothing like that at all. Girls, all that she's showing you is trying to, for sure, keep the eye on the ball, because your eyes are right there. And you want to make sure at least just a nice little tap to keep it, going with your hands to come through when you make the swing. So girls and Don, when they're at home, don't jab. I mean, it's not hitting it hard. You don't get in the bucket hard. No. You just want to work on the knob, like you throw in your hands, and then when you finish your swing, eventually, it goes to the same path. Is that what we're trying to do there?
Most definitely, that's what we're trying there. Just a simple tap into the bucket, or if not, you can also do it against a wall with like a tennis ball, something on a tee, or like a cone. Just be creative with how you do it. But it's all about just knob to the ball.
Nice. All right, that's pretty nice.
Keep your hands
level.
And it's a nice drill you can do inside too. Now, do you kind of graduate that drill into like a next process or a next step, or is that kind of just a standalone drill that you guys do?
It's most likely the standalone drill, because there's like other drills that come after that, like one-handed drills and inside outside, working the inside and outside most definitely, and then pausing when halfway up the swing.
Yep. So that's good. Yeah. So there's a lot of good drills that we kind of do. And like you said, with the pandemic and 3 days of rain coming this week, it's a great drill they can start doing immediately indoors.
Right. Alex, go ahead and put that video again. I want to show the girls something for sure. Look where her knee is, girls. All right, don't try to be flat-footed there with the knee, because you're gonna get hurt. It hurts if you're gonna be in the hard ground, hard surface. I mean, just put a little pillow or something, or sheets down there. I mean, I know it sounds a little silly, Don, but I have a few girls and boys that I tell them, do this, and then they're, oh, coach, I couldn't do it more than 10 minutes. My knee hurt.
Yeah.
They put nothing down there.
No
so
excuses. You can't have any excuses.
Yeah. Make sure you put something there to help you out. But like Ariana said, it's something that you could put in drills down. Yeah. That one, then the next one that is with just stopping before you hit it, and keep graduating, and then eventually hit the soft toss or the tee, and you'll be ready to go in that one. Okay, Alex, what do we got next? This one is Brianna, ¿verdad, Brianna?
This is working on framing. This is working on framing.
You got a bat, I got a glove. I'm ready.
There you go.
This is my part.
This one, you stay with Brianna, Alex. Stay with Brianna in this one. Go ahead.
Catch his rule.
Catches rule. Basically working and so you're holding the ball, obviously with your hand, and you try to make the umpire.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna make the umpires believe that it's a strike, basically, even though you think it's not. But you gotta make them. You gotta fool them. You gotta lie to them sometimes. So it's alright.
You gotta fool them. I mean, some umpires they don't need that many fools. I mean, they're pretty good at fooling himself
No,
sometimes.
not
But it's
at
true.
all.
It is true.
Nowadays, definitely not.
It is true, and I'm pretty sure Alejandra gets mad if you do that and they call it a strike and it's not a strike. So this is gonna be fun when you guys go to
Oh.
college.
Brianna, do you
Mhm.
also do this with the glove?
That's where the competitive will come.
Do you integrate Brianna's
Yeah,
that drill?
you can do it.
You use the glove too to do that drill?
Yeah, you can. I always start with my hand, like my bare hand first with the tennis ball, and then after that, I put on the glove, and then you start doing it with the glove.
You can always practice.
Yeah, you can also practice with the pitcher.
And there's no excuse.
But
You
like,
can,
it's
do
it's
that
really
at
easy
home.
to do at home.
You can do that at home. There's no excuse. That's what we're
Uh,
talking about. I talked that to all my catchers. These are simple drills that we can do at home. Receiving, it's if you go into receiving, you can
Yeah.
go away hitting 200, but if you're a good receiver, you're always going to have a chance to play. So I'll see you guys. Keep on doing the good work.
And they, of course, again, girls, look at her eyes. You know, her eyes are always there on the ball. You know,
Yeah.
you just don't frame just by thinking the ball is gonna be there. No, she goes get the ball and she makes sure she frames right there. Look at her eyes. Her eyes are right there, no matter what the pitch is. And I know that Don, all the coaches and I, we always gonna remind you this, but it's it's repetition. You have to keep reminding them to keep doing it because I mean, if you want to make sure to try to fool the umpires, like Brianna said, you want to make sure that you see where the ball is to be able to do the framing. So that's pretty nice.
Hey, Brianna, one quick question.
It's also very important to keep your head.
Getting your head behind the ball.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
Yeah.
You always gotta like keep your head like literally where the ball is,
Okay.
because it's like it's a what's it called? The strike zone for me, it's like wide when the umpires are behind me, because if I'm like just right like there, they're just gonna think it's straight and it's perfect. So like it helps a lot with like zone and calling, like the umpires calling like the strikes and stuff like that. It helps like a lot.
Yeah. Now, quick question on throwing from your knees. At what age? Obviously, in the nice video there, you gunned that girl out at second base. At what age did you start kind of really practicing and working on throwing from your knees to the different bases?
I don't really like work on it. Like I just like started doing it. Like
She good like that.
It
I
came
just
natural.
started doing it because like I was like because I wanted to be faster because for me I think I take way too long is getting up, so I was like, you know what,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay.
It's to get a fast runner like me. You have to do that. That's the only way.
Yeah.
Don't. That's like, I guess that's looking at it this way with Brianna. I guess it's like me asking Mike Trout how he hits the ball. I guess how you're able to hit the ball, man. Because I mean, I guess they got it on them. I guess, and Brianna is one of them. And wow, that's just amazing. 'Cause I saw that video
Yeah.
too, and it's pretty amazing to be able to just throw. But wow, what an arm! I mean, she was an outfielder, girls. Remember,
Yeah.
work on that. I mean, she was an outfielder too, so her arm is being pretty good for a while. She's been working on that arm without even knowing, just playing the outfield. She don't know, and then her arm getting better and better. Get behind the plate. Woof. Okay, Alex, we got one more.
Okay, so this is a drill for infielders, and it's honestly really basic. It's just working on just yeah, it's called everydays because that's you should literally do it every day. And it's just simply keeping your eyes on the ball and just watching the ball all the way in. Like in a game, you want to watch the ball all the way into your glove. Because I know when I first started doing infielder, a lot of balls went straight through my legs, or they would like pop off my glove, and it was simply because I was focused on the runner and not the ball. So this drill kind of like makes you break it down, makes you focus on it. And once you get the hang of it, you can just start backing up and honestly just throwing the tennis ball a lot harder. So it does like a shorter hop or a longer hop, and it kind of just focus on keeping your eyes on the ball.
And it helps, of course, that you get the little ball like the tennis ball, because it definitely makes you sure that your eyes are
Yeah.
on the ball the whole time. Because if not, you're gonna miss it. Girls, so make sure you use a tennis ball or something that at least bounce like that little. Don't use the regular ball first of
Yeah.
all, because mom is gonna get mad at you and that because you're eating the
Oh
ball.
no, mom will kill you.
I mean, and we understand that part of it, don't it, Don?
Yeah, no, and those are the drills. They're so straightforward, but they just add so much to your game. And obviously, we have girls that are 9 years old, right up to the 18-year-olds like yourselves, and they think that this type of drill is not done at the next level, and it's done at the next level. It's consistently, muscle memory, getting those
Yeah.
hands, getting the fielding it out in front of you type of thing. So, no, it's great drills.
I mean, yesterday, and this is just to add up to what Don is saying. Yesterday, I got a video call with Christian Vasquez, and that's what he was doing in the backyard. He was throwing the ball against the wall and try to catch it, just frame it himself, all by himself. He was throwing the ball and all that. And I told him, man, if the kids and the girls already, know that you guys are in the big league, you already there, you playing the high level you could play, and you practicing the same way we're seeing in these videos that a lot of kids and girls think it's boring. Oh, that's boring. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
trust me, I mean, you
But they
keep
help
doing it.
so much.
He helps a lot. He helps a lot. What else you got, Donnie?
The little thing.
Oh, go ahead. Alejandro, you gonna say something?
Oh, I was just gonna say with that drill, that tutor, I couldn't inside the house because she didn't want me hitting the ceiling. But if you have a two-story house or a wall outside, an outfielder can do it as well. It just helps on footwork, drop stepping the right way, moving your hips, and it's a simple way to get both infield and outfield work in.
Yep. No, perfect. Yep. And like I said, we've through the last month and a half, it's great advice that you guys are giving. We've gotten some great drills from other softball folks out there as well as baseball, and we just love seeing everyone getting creative, and doing stuff on their own. Mom and dad are busy. Your siblings might be busy doing their homework online. So yeah, got to get creative. So it's awesome.
Well, and those
Also,
are go ahead.
I have to say, okay, so advice I also give to that my coach has always been preaching is that little things definitely matter a lot.
It's the little things that make a big play happen,
Yeah. So even if the drill is basic, even if the drills are basic, those are little things that you work on and it could really impact in the game. So
Yeah, no, so true. And
We
we've
know
all
that-
seen it happen too.
We know that pretty well. I mean, and it's amazing. I mean, seeing that, it is wow, man. It's man. I tried catching and I couldn't do it, but there was no way that I would have thought that I could throw from my knees. I mean, and she does it so easy, so effortless that I mean, God bless your arm too. God bless you, because I mean, not everybody could do that one though. Nobody. I mean, nobody could do that. Well, Alex used to do it. I know. I could see Alex right in it. Alex he used to do it. That is true, but I mean, it's something that you don't see every day. So that's pretty nice. So, girls, we got 3 new drills done. Keep
Yep.
sending the video, but now you got a little more things that you could add up to the video and keep sending it to us.
Yep. No, we'll get it once again. Once we get the kids sending those videos in, you can check out on our website and you can see what you guys have brought to the Dirt Dog program.
Well, girls, we came to the end of the Facebook Live with Dirt Dog Sports. We appreciate everything that you girls told us today. I'm pretty sure this is going to help a lot of the girls. They get a better idea, especially the way you decided to go about your search for college and ended up in the 2-year ones, the JUCO ones, and everything that how you started your career, pretty much because you loved the game and you were having fun with it, and then all of a sudden, things got interesting, and you heard about college and all that, and that's pretty nice. I mean, from my part, I'm gonna say good luck. Wish you the best. Hopefully, these pandemic things, come to an end pretty soon. So it makes it a lot easy for you girls to go in and at least going to start hitting the ground.
Yeah.
But really, from my part, God bless you and thank you so much. Don, what you got, my man?
Yeah. No. Once again, thanks again, and we wish you guys the best. We'll definitely follow you guys, see how you're doing throughout your college careers, and yeah, I'd love to see you on a field out there someday.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
And thanks to mom, because mom is the one that did a lot of these email, WhatsApp, and all these stuff.
Oh, definitely.
With mom, we weren't gonna be able to do it. So, Missy Rivera, thank you so much. Muchas gracias, porque sin esos videos no íbamos a tener nada aquí de video. Así que muchas gracias de verdad. Well, girls, have fun, enjoy yourself, be safe. Make sure that we keep the social distancing, we keep following all these rules, and literally, be safe. In Florida, it's a state that got hit pretty hard with this, like Massachusetts. So we got people here that are in a state that really got hit pretty good. So be safe. Don, anything else you want to say at the end?
No, let's all get back on the field soon.
There you go. Alex,
Yes.
good morning, my man.
Honestly.